Hi everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. I'm here to do a timeless channeled message reading for Libra. Any placement of Libra, and everyone is welcome, of course. We'll start out with Oracle, we'll move into Tarot, and I also pull cards for different topics. So it's kind of a general, whatever comes out reading. So your first stone is Lemurian quartz. This is about practicing patience. These are also said to be record keepers. Perhaps something right now in your life is needing careful organization, or maybe you're remembering something either that you want to or that someone else is bringing up into your attention at this point. It has to do too, like with steps along the way sometimes. Okay, so we all have our different varying opinions about what the crystals mean and the sort of the properties that they hold, but I'll tell you my intuitive feelings, and that's it's like keeping track of progress, steps, marking things off, checking things off. Maybe you're becoming quite the taskmaster lately and you're needing to write things down, organize things better, that sort of thing. We're going to keep this handy though, just in case we need a little more info. I'm going to pull one from the top, and we have Lepidolite. This is recall your dreams. Again, here's something about recording. Now, I encourage people that if they need an answer to something, I do this myself, or they're unclear and they do dream work, to keep a journal. What answers do you get through your dreams, if any? If you don't remember your dreams, perhaps you could set an intention that you do remember your dreams, and that if you need an answer to something, you set that as your intention before you go to bed, and ask, whoever it is you believe in, to come forward and assist you in recalling your dreams and give you clarity or information on whatever it is you need. This is generally a pretty, like a purplish kind of stone. It's sparkly, depending on if you have raw, polished, whatever. And it's also said to be able to protect you from electromagnetic fields. So that sort of unwanted, like when you're using your phone or that sort of thing. Electromagnetic frequency, sorry. All right, let's keep going and see what we get. I have a few new decks for you. If you're new to my channel, I do use a variety of decks. I love animals, numbers, gemstones, pretty much all of it. Nature, angels. All right. Magic. Here we have some sort of dragon. This is your being is a conduit for the sacred forces of magic. So this is very much like I just heard employment for some of you, okay? So this is perhaps you're manifesting a job, and maybe something's going to come to you almost seemingly out of nowhere here, Libra. So this is about you being an architect of your own reality. Again, I'm so much getting this, like making sure you're writing things down, documenting, and celebrating the successes along the way, those steps, as in the Lemurian stone. Also connecting to maybe old records in some way, or the Akashic records, or just your ancestors in general. Maybe you're learning more about your ancestry and that kind of thing. So this is about opening your flow of your own inner magic to manifest all kinds of things: miracles, blessings, abundance in certain areas of your life. Let's see what else we get for Libra. I'm going to put these to the side. Another theme here, a theme coming up that could be going on in your life, or just, around this time. Okay, we have divine timing. Speaking of time, we have divine timing and second chances. Beautiful butterfly. We have a lovely clock. So this is about faith, fortune, and destiny. Think Wheel of Fortune. This is trusting in that divine timing, trusting in the process. And also with this butterfly, we have transformation. So that's second chances. It makes me think of the death card, Scorpio energy. It doesn't have to be. And this is about revival, resurrection. Okay, we have this beautiful blue color here with some magenta. And, this could be expressing what you know to be true, and like something that maybe you can't even prove it necessarily. It's more coming from a higher source of knowing. So I feel as though some of you are really tuning in, perhaps to a spiritual level that you have not yet experienced. This is you being given a second chance at something. Okay, I was also picking up, this is a time where you may actually be getting important information in a letter form. There could be a letter, there could be something in the mail that's coming to you, or you receive, an email about an important application, opportunity, or a decision on something. And then I just heard somebody say just now, I'm clairaudient, by the way. I just heard something about a late departure. So maybe you, kind of blossomed later in life, or you're having a second career or a second shot at a career you started in your 20s or whatever. But this is also about, this could be something as simple as you hear from an airline soon that things are delayed. Could be a weather delay. It could be, I know there's a lot of wacky weather going on now that I think about it. So maybe, you are going to get something about a flight departure being late or something. But remember, it's happening for a particular reason. All right. I had a couple. No, we're going to go right into tarot now. Let's go right into tarot. See what we get for Libra. Messages for the greatest, highest good of the collective. Remember, these are general, not personal. Check out the disclaimer. You have free will, final say. Your intuition knows best. I had 2 cards fly off the table, and they are the High Priestess and the Ten of Pentacles. On the bottom here, you have the World. So again, you've got this sort of, something about time here even, or a completion, one cycle ending, another beginning here with these cards. Ten of Pentacles, Earth sign energy. You also have the World, as I said, and you have the High Priestess. So this is you. Again, it's like you're using your full abilities finally, maybe, or you're being strongly encouraged to anyway, using your full ability, maximum strength, to kind of pull in what it is you want. This is you. Here's your legacy here with the Ten of Pentacles. With the High Priestess, it's like you're able to, remember, it follows the Magician. You have this magic here on the table, and I feel as though this is something like you being able to tap into some sort of energy source. And I'm very much seeing a lot of purple, magenta, this sort of thing. And it's definitely making me think of like, your higher chakras, your third eye and your crown, and even other chakras too. Beyond that, we do have more than 7 chakras. So the World, having it all, having everything down, you'll notice this person is holding a wand. All right. And here they have like literally the World in their palm. What's am I getting? There's something here creative that you may want to do that's sort of difficult. Okay. I just heard the name Hadley. All right. Let's see what else we get here. So with the Ten of Pentacles, the High Priestess here, Knight of Cups. Well, I saw the Knight of Cups. Didn't come out yet though, but I saw it. So it could be some sort of offer that, you will enjoy coming in. But I really feel as though you're the one creating this second chance for yourself. And it might not be a second chance at the same thing over. I just saw 88, by the way. For those of you into numerology, as I am. I just heard someone say smoking hot. There's something, and earlier on, right before this reading, I heard, wow, smoke show. So I don't know if some of you are like feeling extra attractive, or if there's a lot of attraction going on either end, with you and someone else, but there seems to be a lot of physical attraction happening too for some of you. Love's feeling pretty good right now. 6 of Swords, we have moving on here with the 6 of Swords. That is knowing that you have some support too, air sign energy coming in. And I didn't say with the High Priestess, that's Pisces energy. So you're moving on to something, but you might be giving something else, something new a try. And that's the second chance. Or yes, it could be trying something out again. Like I said, that maybe you started in your 20s or something, or some other time period that felt like, a different stage of your life. Doesn't have to be specific to a decade. There's some sort of argument I'm picking up on right now. Argument. I just heard someone say it's a losing battle. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm wishing you well, whoever this is regarding. Yeah. And I'm getting like 5 of Swords energy. It's kind of like maybe you're done suffering, struggling with something. There's someone say this stops here. There's something about maybe someone in a relationship is putting forth more than the other, like there's a motivation issue where somebody may have more motivation than the other, and there may be somewhat of like a controlling dynamic. I'm picking up on. Now, again, this is only going to be for some of you, like a, I might be picking up on a message for like one person, but for whatever reason it's coming through now, and this person, that's their message. They need to hear that maybe. All right, so you have the Six of Pentacles that came out. Yeah, and then it came out with the Eight of Pentacles. There were three cards. I only really wanted the top, but I was like, you know what? They all came out. I should probably look. So you do have the Six of Pentacles. That's that equal give and take, as I was talking about. So I feel as though some of you just want that harmony, that balance, and you're almost like forfeiting anything. It's kind of like you're willing to leave something, even though it's more money, or like maybe you're in a living situation. You're like, well, I'm just going to stick it out. I'm not going to stick it out anymore just for the money. I'm going to like move on, like maybe a roommate situation or something, I don't know, or you're living with a relative or something, and or in a loving relationship even, and it's like, I'm just, my happiness is more important than saving money on rent or whatever it could be. Or leaving a high paying job to pursue something else, maybe something creative that people might say, oh, you can't do that, it's difficult or it's weird or whatever. But actually I have this sticker on my table right now, and it actually says, follow your dreams, not your fears. All right, so as that resonates, right? Okay, Six of Pentacles, so balancing it out. Very much Libra energy here in the Six of Pentacles, even though it is an earth sign card. So, and if I didn't say it, the swords are air sign energy. Eight of Pentacles here, working hard at something, but at the right thing. You're not, this is the Five of Swords. Yeah, I was getting Five of Swords as energy. That's sort of like conflict in a way when it comes to this particular situation. And I feel as though maybe you've given a situation you're in too many chances, and now it's like you're ready to go. It's like time to fly. But I get a sense for sure there's moving forward, and only like you're basically only taking what you need. I'm even getting some people are willing to like leave behind possessions or money on the table, or even I just heard trust fund or some sort of funds. You're willing to like leave behind something in order to pursue a dream or a passion, or just plain old just wanting that harmony in life. There is this sort of, I'm getting this sort of, I never really tune into that in this card, is this much. And it's like, in order for this person to heal, I feel like a lot of the things this person says are really criticized too. And this is something old. This is like old. It's time to move on from it here with this person. I don't usually focus on them, but I'm getting, and maybe there's some strategy that's involved, or it involves just a lot of hard work. Perhaps your patience has really been sort of drawn upon, something could be draining is what I'm trying to say. All right. For some of you, you have actually already moved on from this. When you have your top three cards, though, and then you have Strength, Leo energy. Okay. Some of you may have Leo in your chart, but this is really the energy of, and I was getting 80. Remember, I saw 808 on the clock. I was getting 88, and then here's another 8. You also have Magic here. So I'm getting 4 8s for you in this reading. And then there's an 8 of Pentacles. So we're going to say that, I'm just going to say that it's 8888 is what you have so far. That is really calling in your strength, your ability to manifest, your ability to end cycles when you need to begin another, for better fortune, for more prosperity, for growth, the ability to really move forward and have what it is that you want, Libra. I don't see anybody willing to sacrifice their happiness anymore. This is about your with the eights, it's like triple eight is fulfilling your life purpose, things actually aligning, that harmony, like with the 66. This is about you doing the right thing, knowing you're on the right path. Okay, this is blessings, abundance. All right. I'm being drawn to that 6-6 here with the Six of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. This card also wants to come out. We'll look at that in a moment, though. This is, not making any sudden movements. When you're on a boat like this, it's not making sudden movements. I feel as though this has been thought out. All right, you've already thought about it. Okay, you've thought about this, and if it's working or not here with that Eight of Pentacles and this character being so very reflective on that one particular pentacle, making me think of that World card. It's like, will this Eight of Pentacles, will this detail and all this work I'm doing right now get me to this World card? You see the similarities in these two characters? Yeah, and you start out with that Ten of Pentacles. So, and what's interesting too is, remember, I kind of see this character here as this person here, this gray-haired person in the background of this Five of Swords, and it's sort of like um, they're having to leave their old self behind in order to follow something new. So they're making changes, and that's going to get them to this 10 of Pentacles. This card here is Untamed. Card 2, we have Wolf Spirit here. Let your spirit be wild and free. Don't let anything, I'm going to say, or anyone, restrain you from your pure, authentic self. Trust your heart's passion to lead the way forward to your grandest destiny. Live life fully. Live now. Yeah, you're definitely moving on from something in order to live fully. It's like moving on to live more fully. And then, yeah, this is, considering steps carefully, though. I don't see this like, oh, on a whim. Let's see what else this is here. Anything else here with tarot? I do have a lot of other cards we can go into. I'll specifically look at money and love, by the way, or opportunities. I have a couple messages from the departed, too. And you have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, very decisive energy here. That's you, Libra, this Queen of Swords. That's, oh, and look what they're doing. Again, I want to point out these three characters to you on this beautiful deck. We had the World card. I feel as though this is, the top three cards for you came out all around the same time, like pretty much at the same time. And this person's like, how am I going to get to here? They know what they want, and it's evolved from this tiny planet here to this. And they've used their wand to do so. Gorgeous hair. They're covered in the yellow here. Solar plexus energy, fiery energy, passion. You've got sacral chakra, solar plexus. This is kind of all that creation. You being able to do this. It very much reminds me of Leo, the lion strength energy, but not going about it in a hasty way. It's been thought out. This person has worked hard. They've considered the details, and perhaps as it came up before, they've written something down. They've really made a plan. Even if it's not in writing, the plan has been really thought over. And then now they're just like maybe figuring out when to move forward, or when to execute the plan, or that they have. And now they're waiting to see results here, because see how they're all sort of holding this sphere, this orb of opportunity. And it seems to be the same one here with the Queen of Swords as it is in the air here. So it does tell me that this is the ultimate, the World card, Strength card. These are your ultimate in the Queen of Swords. It's like, this is your ultimate happiness is like at stake, and it's like it's like the way to get there is sort of like in your possession. And maybe perhaps you are seeing a way forward. Maybe you do have some support coming in, or that or that will come in. It could be family support. It could also be a close friend. It could, sometimes support comes in very interesting ways, and it may not even be an actual like person in the 3D here. It could be from other areas, let's say. Let's see. Let's look into overall. Actually, I want to know, is there something that we need to surrender to? What do we need to surrender? Whoa, we have a couple of cards here. Okay. Surrender to success and surrender to passion. Yeah, this is you being ready to experience that abundance. So not looking back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Again, we kind of already talked about it. I love when the cards align like this. So this is, there's an exciting new world of opportunities for you here. And you're encouraged again with this wolf spirit to live now and fully, and getting out of your head. All right. Feeling the fire in your belly instead with the Strength card. Focusing on people and activities that ignite your passion, letting that flow. So we're going to put this here. I'm getting sort of this gate of opportunity where there's all this light once you do, Libra. Sorry, I bumped the camera again. There's, I'm going to get a couple of, 2 cards came out prior to this reading, and I am going to read them, and then I'll see if there's another. But we have departed love messages here, or departed messages in general, not just romantic love or anything. So someone from the other side, and you'll know if it's your message, please only, if it's triggering for you, maybe click off the reading now if it's going to be triggering. But I was getting some cards here beforehand that slid out onto the table prior to the reading. And it says, I want you to care for yourself now. And they're showing a person with a nice mug of coffee, a candle, and, the nice aromatherapy in the bathtub. And reading a book on self-care. So, and then with it came, I want you to play more. So, and you see like 3 surfboards and a pink Volkswagen van there by the beach. So water could be important, or this person could have been a water sign even. I'm hearing that song like, well, I don't think I'm allowed to sing, but it's like, get your motor running, head out on the highway, looking for adventure. Yeah. Alex spoken life. Yeah, all right. Oh, wow. Okay. Whenever I get this card, I'm like, I'm like pushed out of the way of the reading here. And someone is very strongly coming through for you, Libra. They're around you, and perhaps you see cardinals. You know, the saying when cardinals appear, angels are near. It is very true. I found that to be so. Um, I just heard Lincoln. Lincoln. I don't know if it's, a town or street or a last name or first name, or a cat even, who knows, but it's something relevant to some of you. And it could be separate from the cardinal or attached to the cardinal. It doesn't matter. I'm getting this person liked music too. For some of you, I'm picking up on younger male energy. The person liked music. Even if it was like sort of like grunge kind of alternative for some of you. Yeah. So, but maybe they also had an old soul. So this they're letting you know something special is coming into your life. Okay. So I do want to just let you know that. Let's go ahead and look at if this happens to be let's get a few more details about money and career. Okay. A little bit about money and career for some of you. So your weekly reading, Libra, first of all, I've already done your yearly reading. I did a yearly reading for each sign. Do check those out, where I go over each month, a glimpse at each month. I'll be putting out, a February reading for you. Even though I've done the yearly, I like to look at each month individually for you as we are in the month or approaching. And I do weekly readings for you every week, as well as all signs, and then other readings in between. So do check that out. Your weekly reading, it usually comes out on Sundays. The all signs comes out on Saturdays, and I usually try to post something on Thursday that's just bonus for you, Libra. And then I post other things in between, shorts and whatnot. Training. Somebody made training for something new. You may find yourself in some sort of workshop or even just an online training or something. That's a good thing. If you're considering some sort of training, that is a good thing. I'm getting a positive sign on that. I'm getting a Red Sox fan too. New assets. And some of you, I just heard, oh, no. Okay, so if you're not into Red Sox, fine, but it just picked up. It could be someone on the other side too, because we were just doing that. New assets. Some of you could be getting a new car. I just heard Jeep for some of you. I've got a white car. And you may also be wanting to sell some older things, like things that, maybe on some sort of platform online. You could be selling things. What? Bargain basement? Big basement? Maybe you're cleaning out storage space where you store your things, and you're getting some money for things you find. What else? Somebody's looking for a donor, or you're going to be donating. You're looking for a donor. Somebody's moving up on the list. Does that make sense? Some of you, you're moving up on the list. There's something about you moving up on the list. Okay. And then we have, a loan denied. So there is, like I said, there is this official word coming in, possibly in the letter or something. For some of you, it could be a loan denied. Remember, for some of you, it's going to be some sort of delay. For others of you, it's going to be you didn't get something. But this, again, hey, I'm a tarot reader. I'm reading energy in the moment right now. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. Take none of it. It's up to you, really. But certainly don't live your life and determine your future based on readings like this. Okay, from anyone. All right. And again, these are just general, but for some of you, that is, I don't want to be delivering bad news here, but looks like there could be something denied, or roles can always be reversed. And someone, like I said, they're asking you to be a donor, donate your time, your love, your support, your money, whatever. And you're going to have to pass on that. It could be something simple like You know, you applied for like a new credit card and it didn't come through, or some of you could notice a change in your credit score. That I'm picking up on that too, or your FICO score or whatever goes down a little. But then there's changes here. You have another butterfly. This is transformation though. Again, Scorpio energy potentially. I'm also picking up on the month of March with this, and I just heard the name Diana. Any variation of Diane, Diana, even Danielle, Daniela, Danny, Daniel, any of that. So I am picking up on that. There's something about holding your head high, even though this one thing may not have gone well. And in fact, you could feel as though a couple of things haven't gone well. And it's sort of like a cycle. Let's see, though. Okay, spending. Okay, making sure, again, something about documentation here. Go over your statements and make sure they're accurate too. Even receipts. Make sure you're going over receipts. Internship. All right, some of you may get a chance at an entry level position for something. Your input's going to be you're going to be asked for your input on something soon as well. Some of you may want to teach. I've got background check here. First thing that makes me think of is all the background checks I've had to have every time I renew my teaching license. So yeah, and then I need more information on this. Okay, let me get another protection and resurrection here with the peacock. So here we have this lovely male peacock, and protection and resurrection here. So whatever it is that you don't get, you have those butterflies and you have resurrection here. You're still getting something more. You're still going to get something more. I want to get more information on that, as a matter of fact. Use this new deck I have. This is about, job opportunities, career, that sort of thing. Just heard something about lettuce and celery. I don't know if you have a bunny or, oh, we did have bunny come up. 28 days could be important to you. Oh, the moon. All right, what else? We have Ariel. So by the way, this deck is all about sort of money manifestation. However, it's connected to all the moons of all the planets. I mean, they're like, I don't know. Different people have a different number, but there are like over 200 moons for the planets. Like the Earth has one, and then like some planets have tens and tens and tens, like lots and lots and lots of moons for some planets. So this is a moon, Ariel, of one of the planets. Doesn't tell me here, but this is a power statement here. It's about, I am a magical creator. It's safe for me to embrace my divine power. What did I tell you, Libra? This is because right from the very beginning, you've got the magic over here, the world, you creating and manifesting. So I feel as though almost like if something doesn't work out, it's because that's not what you're supposed to do. And deep down, you might know that there's something better, or that it's going to make you maybe go after that dream, that goal, that weird off the wall thing that people say, oh, you can't do that, or that's never been done, or whatever. That isn't actually weird. No ideas are weird, in my opinion. Everything was weird starting out to some people when it didn't exist, right? We think the unknown is weird sometimes. But anyway, it's about you doing it anyway, maybe just because maybe your one thing didn't work out and it was like you were trying to maybe do the same similar type of work, and then you go and you get some sort of training or an entry level position or something, and you're doing something much better. Maybe some of you are actually going out on your own. So this is about having that patience, letting go of any sort of self-sabotage, any sort of victim mentality where it's like, I can't do this, I'm not good enough. Because this is all about prosperity and empowerment here, Libra. I still want to know about, I don't want to get too hung up on something could be denied, because it could be something really small. It could just be that, you apply for somewhere and they're just not hiring anymore now. Like they already found somebody. A lot of the times when that happens, it's kind of a bummer, because it's like they hired from within, but they had to post it. Like their company or the school or whatever made them post, like they have to, it's a requirement. Let me get another card on that though. Future. This is traveling or hosting someone overseas. Okay, either way, it's social fun, but then there's also this one, signs. So your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts will soon disappear. So whatever this if something is denied or something doesn't quite go your way, it's a sign to something else is on its way. All right. So that's a sign that you shouldn't do it. Basically, you're being directly told by the universe that that's not the way to go then. Whoop. Oh, wow. This is so interesting because this wanted to come out and then I just that's incredible. I love when that happens. Oh, wow. That means this card is meant for somebody here. It is vital at this time to protect your energy field as others may be projecting negative energy onto you. Now, I'm not trying to scare anybody, but it is what the card says. And remember, you did have that. You remember how you have this lapidolite? And it's, again, I said it, it can protect from EMF, electromagnetic frequency as well. This is another indication that you do want to shield and protect from your environment, not just people, right? So you may also, you could be in an environment in which you're absorbing a lot of negative vibes that are draining you. So this is about calling upon Archangel Michael for protection, if that's your belief, that he, he's in your, if he's in your, team of guides and guardians and angels. He is in mine. So calling in Archangel Michael protection and clearing your energy field. So we're getting that multiple times here about you clearing your energy field, keeping yourself in those, connected to those higher frequencies, having practice of grounding, putting a protective bubble of light maybe even around you. This can all be very helpful. So an easy way is, as you're taking a shower, just imagining anything, anyone that's not in your greatest highest good going right down that drain, and you're being refreshed and replenished with the life force energy of the clean water, or just the sunshine, or whatever it is. But and you can certainly look for strategies for clearing your energy field on that. Another way, of is Reiki. So I do offer Reiki services. Feel free to go to my website, but of course, probably a lot of you already have things in place that you do. But Reiki can certainly help, with grounding, clearing, protecting, aligning chakras and all that, and also just it's just connecting you to that natural life force energy that we all have access to. And for it to work for you in your greatest highest good. And so let's see, guidance. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've never seen this card out of this deck, and I've used it for a while. Pretty big deck though, but this is divine forces are showing you the way to go. So you're discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. Brings me back to that wheel of destiny or divine timing you had here. There's a lot of divine timing at play here for you, Libra. All right, a lot of it. And those on the other side wanting to assist you. So this is trusting in divine timing, knowing that there's another piece of your destiny and purpose in your life that has not happened yet. All right, you're probably just right on the brink of something big happening. Let me get okay, let's just check. We'll do a quick love check if it's about love. Let me see what we have here for love. We'll get a couple of love cards from, no, actually, I wanted to use the, haven't used this one in a while, the Modern Love Tarot. Let's check that out if it has to do with some sort of love thing that you have questions about. I'm getting Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer too. All right. I'm getting get that checked out. It could be your car. It could be something to do with your home. It could be your health, but get that checked out. All right. Get it checked out. The light comes on, something feels off with something, anything or person, check it out. Get that checked out. Look for signs. Go get medical help. Do what you need to do. Take care of yourself and your surroundings. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Again, get it checked out health-wise, even. Anything to do with any resources, too. Again, going over statements and things, maybe backing things up, You want to make sure that you're protecting yourself and shielding yourself, again, as much as possible with the shielding. All right. It's just a good time to do that. Okay. And natural remedies for some of you are what your preference is. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles, though, that's a very mothering energy. It's a very fertile energy, a nurturer, somebody who, has all the resources organized, that sort of thing. So I like seeing that. So if that's in a love situation, that could be, an earth sign who really has everything together, and they have a lot to offer, you know. Um, it could be that somebody is still living with their mom, or it could be that somebody's in need of mothering. It could be somebody who is a mother. It doesn't have to be about just mothering either. Like I said, it can have to do with the resources too. I just heard diamond as a name though. All right. So diamond is a name. Also the name Lucy. Anything. Okay. Whatever. Here we go. Let's see. Five of Cups. All right. So for some of you, the past is affecting your future. I did not mean to lay that there, but I did. And I'm just going to say the message for this is the Five of Cups here. The past is affecting your future. It's affecting you from going through that light that, remember I said I was picturing like a lit arch or something, or it's on this card. I was picturing sort of like a gate. So this is like you being ready to experience abundance and not looking back at difficulties and failures or whatever, but leaping into the new world of possibilities. Maybe you haven't dated in a while and now you're going to, that sort of thing. But for some of you, you know, you've done a lot of work to clear out the past, and a lot of reflecting, and you've been able to move forward already. So then that message wasn't for you. But for some, it's like there could be just this little bit still that's affecting. So you end up with the moon. So maybe some things you did not quite. Oh wow, I love seeing this, Libra. Nine of Pentacles on the bottom, love it. All right, so maybe before, there were some things that were hidden. You know, there were some things that did not quite feel right. You tuned in to your intuition. You have the moon card here, so Pisces energy, Cancer energy as well, in my opinion. And it's like you've done so much work, and you've been grounding, and you've been shielding and protecting and cleansing and all that, and finally you get this breakthrough. Finally you feel maybe confident in your knowledge, in your growth, in your ability to provide for yourself here with that Nine of Pentacles, and to make it through difficult things. Some of you are getting a good message when it comes to something or someone that you will or do love. All right, it doesn't have to be romantic love, but I'm getting very much like a springtime vibe with this. So when things flower in your area, um, when things start to blossom flower wise, because we've got flowers and flowers on different cards here, I'm thinking that is when something will really, you'll be really feeling probably differently than you are now. Like if it's feeling kind of dark now, it might feel a lot lighter and refreshing and freer in the springtime, wherever you live. Let's see what else we get. I think that's good for those. I want to get, I always get some number cards for you. I do like that. And I do have this other this other deck I want to use. It's a Radley Valentine deck, Auras, Angels and Auras or something. It's in the description box. But here you have yet another 8, Libra. So this is Raziel with a rainbow here. So it says enlightenment, adaptability, soulful, feeling connected. Look at that. They're standing on the world. And I'm getting hermit energy here. So this is from within. Their own wisdom is what's bringing them to this world, to this, you know, having it all. That's your reading. I'm going to do some number cards for you here too, Libra, but I love how we start with the world and we end with basically the world here, you know. But again, it's like it comes from within, and same with this Ace of Swords, you know, leading to the Nine of Pentacles. This is all you having done the work, you know, your own power and wisdom. You're living it. You're living fully, as this wolf says. You know, what's cool about wolves is they work in a pack, but they can also be the lone wolf, you know. So a lot of leadership energy. And look, this wolf's even wearing a flower, even though it's winter. So something with flowers here with some of you, flower aromatherapy, flower essences. Some of you I feel are very into that, or that it may help you, or that maybe you've considered it. And then this reading is now a sign to move forward. By the end of the reading, I always have this big pile of cards, but you know what? It's worth it. It's part of it. And numbers cards. Oh yeah, 77, sign of inner vision. All right. And then this is about, you know, connecting in your spirituality, your intuition. You get these kind of things about divine guidance and assistance a lot with me, Libra. Wow. Another repetitive number, 333, protection. Your angels are guiding you on the right path. And what else for Libra? It'd be funny if we got more 8s, but this reading had a lot of 8 energy. And oh, wow. And you have 2222. Wow. And 99. How is that? And look, I just want to say I'm recording this and releasing this on 111, and then you get 111. I'm kind of blown away by that, Libra. So you have inner vision, inner wisdom, sign of leadership here, Libra, with, you inspiring, leading your way. I just talked about the wolf being a leader, leadership energy. You have that working with you this time period. You also have a balance and harmony here with the 2022. I mentioned that there's this real wanting, this desire to have that balance and harmony and maintaining your positivity. And with 111, that's a big sign of manifestation. You started out with a 10 of Pentacles, I want to remind you, and that is a 1. 10 is 1 in numerology. So this is about that new beginning, that new cycle, just like is indicated with the World card, with that, what I consider the Wheel of Fortune card, that you had that divine timing at the very beginning. So this is thoughts manifesting quickly. So we want to be mindful of our thoughts. Oh, and there you go. There's an 8-8. There's an 808, actually. So it's a sign of a balanced mind and spirit. Mind and heart are aligned with universal flow. Yeah, this is you living fully now, Libra. Living fully now. Whoa, what's that? 2020, peace within. So many repetitive numbers. The whole deck isn't like that, okay? There are a lot of repetitive numbers, but, I have like 313, 909, 2332, 3350. They're not all repetitive, just repetitive numbers. A lot of them are, but not all of them are, okay? As far as like triple and quadruple numbers, all right? So I leave you with that, Libra. And, actually, no, I don't. Let me give you, I like to do this too at the very end of a reading. If you have questions you're thinking about and you want to know what this angel deck I'm holding has to say, I will go ahead and flip a few cards for you. Oh, there's one. So maybe here's question 1 that you might want an answer to. Again, there's no guarantee with these, Libra, right? No guarantee, but they may actually give you, a little bit of information. And then for question 2, it came out upright. There's the answer. I'll read it out loud in a minute. And if you have another question or third topic on your mind, you can always pause the video too as you think of it. And the card for that is this one. So for your first question or something on your mind, what the angel deck says at this moment for you is improving health. It could be some aspect of health or healing in some way. For the next one, it was there's something better. And you may find that all of these cards together combine to give you one answer to one important aspect of your life right now or something. And then there's don't stop. So keep going. If something doesn't work out, it's because there's something better, and just know that you're improving along the way, and keep track of your progress, Libra. You're doing awesome. So please feel free to subscribe. I'd appreciate it so much. Like the video if you liked it, and take good care of yourselves, Libra.